Crunchroll's upside, and I will be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. All right. I can only hope for a happy ending, but you never know with this series. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, that sounds like a death flag. Alright, good! Okay, I was kind of getting worried there for a little bit then. I don't think Ellen has anything to apologize for because there probably would have been drawbacks to her. Towards her if she would have said something. Aww. You know what? At the very least, Ellen actually did get to impact the plot greatly, though. In a positive way. Alongside, of course, Friday and Nemo, because the other 4 Seven Knights, in comparison, haven't really done much. Oh boy. Okay, now that is some nightmare fuel or evil. Oh. That is quite some cockiness from her. But hey, you know what? The bigger are they, harder they fall. At least that's the theory anyway. I gotta admit, from a design standpoint, Sophia does give a whole epic endgame boss fight, so I ain't gonna lie. And to the series' credit, even though, yes, they made it really freaking obvious that she's the main villain, at the very least, they did build her up, so I'll give them credit for that. Because honestly, she's impacted the plot quite a bit. I mean, Gareth, at least it looked like he kicked the bucket last week. Ellen's dead due to, well, at least it seems like she's dead due to overexhausting herself and reviving Nemo. And also, Claire died indirectly because of Sophia. So, honestly, as far as final villains go, they've actually done a decent job of building her up. I'm gonna be frank with you. As much as there's certain things in this series that I kind of question sometimes, they do at the very least do a good job of building up the final villain. So I gotta at least say that's praiseworthy. Because I'll be a liar, I was like, oh no, it's not praiseworthy because it is. Now I'm saying that it's gonna be fun seeing her taken down if she does fall, because again, haven't seen the final episode yet, so I can't comment on that. At the very least now, Joe's gonna realize his fuck up. It kinda is Joe's fault. There is no way. I understand why Gillian would wanna not guilt trip Joe, but Joe's at fault for being an absolute simp, though. Earlier, I'm just saying. Oh, man. I'm glad I ate a few hours ago because now I might have actually puked in my food. That look, no. You can even see her intestines sticking out from the body. I gotta look. She looks pretty damn intimidating with all those veins around her face. Bulging. With the thickness. I understand how it's implying that there seemingly being always constant struggle being as one of the reasons why Sophia turned to the dark side. I like that little bit of characterization there. Oh, bullshit. More like she wants to dominate everything to make the world go by the status quo she wants it to follow. That's what I call horseshit on Sofita's bullshit. Whoa! I gotta admit, she's got zero chip. Yes! And I like how, despite the tense situation, you always see Fadia completely composed, even when protecting other people. That's actually pretty badass. Finally, Janice is actually having more prolonged conversations with Nema. My guess is that they'll get close. Oh! Yeah! Finally! It's nice to see Rada, at the very least, actively participate. Oh, you know what? I actually wouldn't mind a Joe and actually having a redemption arc after his huge ass fuck up. I gotta admit, Red is too fucking adorable when she blushes like that. I mean, at the very least, Lynn's still alive, though. Because I thought for a second she was actually gonna bite the bullet. Oh, yeah, I mean, surely they don't know each other way too much. I mean, all I can see maybe to just rhyming is if maybe Shirley turns her into a vampire. To prolong her life, maybe. Aww. Oh. Oh, wait, she can use her blood to heal other people too? Oh, okay, never mind. So she is gonna turn her into a vampire. Yo, I had a fucking feeling this is gonna be the case. Only because I've seen animes that have vampires where vampires sometimes share their blood to prolong the life of other people. Or not say prolong the life of other people, but to just have company, kind of like how Shinobu from the Monogatari series gave off a, well, no, more like Aragi gave her some of her blood, and that's what allowed Aragi to become a vampire. That's what I had a feeling Shirley was going to exactly do that. Was it predictable? Yes! But, you know, I don't mind it. It was well executed, the scene. And since Shirley is a vampire, it's obvious that she'd be able to turn other people into vampires, too. Oh, okay, well, honest. Oh, I don't blame you. That was a really good hour. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Genwell. It was a really interesting scene. Seeing, Sonny Boy. Oh, no, that looks bad for Freya. Wait, is that Garrett? Oh, finally! Alright, he needs to redeem himself, too, after how he majorly fucked up. He kind of has to do this, though. Yeah. He really put shade towards the name of a Nemo, so this is actually the only way he could be potentially forgiven for all the shit he's done. I think the nicest scene is Hero come in complete agreement. But yeah, good choice, Genwell. I'm also going to keep taps on Sonny Boy, too. Aww. And I love the implications they're showing you that, yeah, actually deep down, there was a bit of Gareth that actually loved Claire. It's just a shame that I realized it at the point That was an edible death, though. But okay. And actually completed a character arc for Gareth. Oh, I was surprised. I thought they were just going to have him completely die, and that's it. Never mind. At least he didn't go down like a bitch. Okay. Seems like she actually enjoys seeing people in sorrow. By the implications. Yeah, but some people are bigger sinners than others, though. That's the thing. And Sophia's definitely one of the biggest sinners in this series, considering everything she's done. I don't even think she has the right to be calling Jania someone beloved to her. At least now we're getting more implications as to why she turned batshit insane then, because considering that Jania seemed to have a thing with Faria Zero, that makes sense. Oh. You know, Nemo is actually right there. But at the very least, though, the difference between Sophia and Nemo and Faria is that Nemo and Faria actually do actions with the attempt of helping people with the best of intentions. That is the big ass difference. Yeah, milk of a power! Yeah, I mean, shit, that's what it sounds like. I know they're saying different words, but it all relates to the end of the day as a Nakama power. But you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it one bit. I like the optimistic message. Honestly, what Sophia has is far from solid. Yo, animation, it look good! Like the way attacks are blocking, you see sparks. Then how you see Nemo being attacked in the air, but he still blocks most of Sophia's attacks with his blade. And now you see the blood dripping from every single tentacle wreck. It looks so dang detailed. And that's what I love to see. Oh yeah, it was natural that she was going to go for a ground assault. Damn, that is some good animation, especially the scene where Nemo actually utilizes a bit of Sophia's body to elevate himself. Jeez. Okay, that sounded like a Star Wars sound effect with like a ta. With like one of the blasters just shooting off. Yes, I love our couple running together. Fuck yeah! And I even love how dynamic the fight scene is. It kind of has like a 3D vibe, even though it's 2D, when you see him just spinning around the environment too. And I love how you have sometimes long distance shots just to feel of the size of the location. It just makes the whole thing look a lot more grandiose in scale. Yeah, there's no fucking way Sophia's actually blocking that. I wonder if the other 7 Knights are going to lend their power. Or, no, I guess just sounding works too. Okay, the blast of Nemo and Faria actually looks like a Kamehameha. Like from that distance. It looks epic though. Yeah, there's no, yeah. Yeah, that thing's gonna wreck that. Yeah, get wrecked, you bitch! Fuck yeah! How is Sophia still alive after that blast, though? Oh, okay, okay, what about that? Maybe she might start dissipating. I hope. But I'm pretty sure Sophia is. Wait, how is she still on her limits? I'm assuming the other knights are gonna help out, though. There's no way it's gonna end off on a villain winning at the end of the day plot point. Oh wait, don't tell me Nemo's gonna sacrifice himself. Oh boy. I'm assuming though with him utilizing that power he's not gonna be able to come back to normal though. Oh. Hey y'all, my Wi-Fi disconnected for a few seconds. Thankfully it wasn't that long, so I'll just continue off my reaction from the 17-minute mark because my reaction cut off on the 17-minute and 2-second mark. So I'll be starting it again in 1, 0, go. Oh, that's honestly really sweet. And you know, they have been foreshadowing that Nemo is going to kick the bucket eventually. I can only hope he can actually live up to those words of coming back, though. I like how the fighting earlier was super clean with quick animation cuts, and now it's become a lot more heavier. And it still has ferocity, even though it feels a little bit slower. I love that. It feels like now there's much more oomph behind every single hit that Nemo lands on Sophia now. Exactly. At the end of the day, the real Nemo actually did give him encouragement at the end of the day. Aww. Oh, that's why. So pretty much the real Nemo was doomed. No wonder why Nemo told, well, the OG Nemo told the current Nemo to live. Okay, that puts it into context. So he didn't do it on. That's not self-serving. I mean, the real Nemo was gonna die anyway because there's literally was a blade towards his body. Okay, that actually I love how they now actually explain almost every little thing now. And I do love that when it has mentioned if you make a mistake, it's better to live off by trying to correct as much as you can from it. Did a boy win? Oh no no no! But at what cost though? I'm assuming Gina's gonna use something much more stronger than just the seal though. I like that. It shows you a lot about Genius in just a small scene where he has humbleness. But you know, Genius has had a long run. He probably wants to rest in peace. You know? Huh. Oh! Yo, did fighters throw that nuke? Oh, that shit was in the surrounding vicinity. I'd be fucking shocked if she survived that. Unless it's a blast only applies towards allies. I mean, towards enemies. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess it only really... it looks like he might have actually become just human now. Alright, I actually don't mind a happy ending. Actually, yeah, it really does look good and get in that uniform. I like how she told us soon today. We don't know that girl she's referring to as Shirley. Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to be Shirley. Oh, okay, the girl from her flashback. But at least Ellen learned from that mistake, though, you know? Because she's got Shirley now. Alright, that's a nice scene, seeing Joe do some self-improvement. Oh! I mean, I understand that Nemo lost his power. Oh, that's so cute. Aw. I mean, it makes sense that Nemo was going to lose his powers, considering that Genius became fully human. Oh, Gaara's mistake was bigger than others, but at least he somewhat made up for it, though. Honestly, I don't think they're on the same boat, because I think Gillian did less mistakes than the others. So did Ferdy and Nemo, if you ask me. And Ellen, too. I'm just saying. Oh, it looks like our two lovebirds are on a trip with each other. Oh, that's, at least from appearances. But they're still friends, though, regardless. Wait, what? It's sequel waiting. Are you fucking kidding me? Couldn't just end off on a happy note. Okay, at the very least, Friday is honest with their. Oh, okay. That's adorable. Yeah. All right. I still not okay. That's cute. At least they resolved that plot point, and they totally love each other now. Yes. I like how the kitty approves of this. Now kiss, damn it! Oh, damn. Yeah. I mean, hell yeah. At least, okay, you know what, handling... I'm fine with that. Alright. That's cool. Hope there's a season 2 announcement, because... Wait, that's it?! It ends like, what the fuck?! No! No fucking way! No, there's no fucking way. So pretty much, it ends with them still not resolving every fucking thing. What the fuck? Really now? Just really now? Because really, if this series really had all the setup to have a nice ending, because really, all I really needed to do in the last fucking scene, it wasn't even that hard. And I'm going to rewatch the same final scene again, just to make sure. Yeah, they still have to eliminate the power of destruction that's sealed inside of the Book of Time. That plot point is still incomplete. If literally the writers would have omitted that, then hey, everything would have been fine. But no, The writers just had to fucking put in that little sequel baiting. Fuck! And don't tell me you're, but I might get a season. Bullshit like we'll get a season 2. I've been seeing all the non-sequel, non-seasonal animes for fucking what? 5 seasons straight now? You know how many animes out of 5 seasons get a season 2 after sequel baiting? Just 1 out of 10. Last I checked on pre-order charts, the series didn't have high amounts of pre-orders. And this I think is based off of game adaptions. And this does the same shit that game adaptions do. Where most of them have, a perfectly well stood up ending, and it's like, oh, fuck you, anime only fans. Go play the fucking game for the rest of the story, because fuck you for following the journey, and fuck you, fans, the ones that actually pay to watch it on streaming services like I did. I paid money to watch this week by week. I don't know about y'all, but I have more right of being pissed off than most people. Because I actually paid money to watch this mediocre pile of mediocrity. Oh, fuck. I don't even know where to begin. I'm gonna just check my anime list if there's a season 2 announcement before I get even more pissed. Let me see. Nope. Yup. Yeah. Alright. Here is the thing about, Hey, let me just see this based off of the game first. Yeah, it's based off a fucking game. Why am I not surprised it ended up like a piece of shit? Fuck! I don't know what's wrong with me. I've seen so many fucking game adaptations, and this ain't the only one that botched it in its final fucking episode. Aside from Freight Gear Order, that seems to be the only fucking game adaptation that isn't a piece of shit. Because all the other game adaptations, not just this one, but King's Successor of the Will, fucking, what else was a game adaptation? Honexia Saga. All game adaptations have fucked it up immensely, and this is no exception. Oh my! Of course, out of all the things it could be, it had to be a game adaptation. Of fucking course. Now, before I go on, let me mention the positives of this episode, though. From a visual standpoint, it was fantastic, near movie quality. You can definitely tell the animators they gave a fuck. They gave a fuck more than the writing stuff, because, like, all the sequences involving Sophia, like the final explosion, the scene where Nemo and Sophia stab each other and you see the detailed gore, the sequences where you see Sophia try to, like, attack Buddy and Nemo in the air, but they block the attack to the line. It was really epic and intense and all, but then it was entertaining as hell. I gotta turn my brain on, because even though, yes, there are certain things that I like from an artist standpoint, like Buddy and Nemo finally admitting that they like each other and they hold each other's hands, that's cute and all. I even love how they resolved the Genius's plot point with him finally slaying off Sophia at the cost of his abilities. So there were a lot of things I really dug about this episode. And I even liked the whole Ellen becoming a vampire thing, considering Shirley is a vampire. I was wondering when she was going to turn someone else into a vampire. So all those scenes were fine and dandy, but damn, how in the hell could I fuck up the ending so bad? So all those scenes were fine and dandy, but damn, how in the hell could I fuck up the ending so badly? Because honestly, if it would have just not mentioned the whole, they gotta completely destroy that dark power, then I'll be like, alright, at least the series ended, and it was mediocre, but at least it was entertaining. Now I can't even say that, because then it was a big fuck you to everyone that stuck around with it. Because it's like, come on, how the hell do you sequel bait? You only sequel bait when you either, the series does so fucking well financially that you can fucking sequel bait and get a season 2 instantaneously. Like how I'm sending 100 million times did it. That series, they knew it was successful before the final episode, and they had a season 2 announcement, the final episode. The series ain't in that spot. It has a fuck you play the game ending. And that's why I have an issue with it, because it's like you had early on in the episodes, slice of life episodes. And that's really pisses me off about the episode, because if you get rid of some of the slice of life episodes, they really could have let the release had emphasis on Fadia and Nemo's journey that they're obviously going to go on at the end of this episode. They could have had an expanded epilogue and resolving all the extra plot points that they open up in this episode. But no! The writers couldn't do something so obvious like that. Instead, they had to be trolls. That's what really set me off about the ending. And speaking of which, it wasn't just the ending that the series had issues with. It was the characters. I know it's called Seven Nights, but let's just be real. Only Fadia and Nemo had substantial amounts of character development, because Nemo, we saw him slowly build self-confidence. With Fadia, she was slowly realizing her love for Nemo, becoming more expressive with herself. And you had some fine moments of Shirley here and there when she became much more assertive with Ellen's relationship, while you have other characters like Joe, who pretty much the only personality was that he simped for Sofita. Let's just be real. Did the man have any other personality aside from that? No, he didn't. Let me go on with Ellen. It was a plot device because she was only there to affect time, and that's it. Literally, her role could have been given to any other character, and it would have had the same effect. And then Shirley did give her development, because she actually did become nicer as the series progressed, so I'll give credit for Shirley. Gareth, he was an edgelord from start to finish. They really could have done more with them. It's a shame that the series ends this way, because my final memories of him are going to be that he was an absolute fucking asshole, and that's it. So I'm disappointed with what they did with Gareth too. Gilding was just there. I mean, what was he there for? He literally had almost no dialogue sequences between himself and Sofita, the final villain, or Amis either. He was just there, just taking up screen time. That's it. So pretty much out of the 7 nights, only 3 of them had good amounts of characterization, while everyone else had nothing. Almost nothing in comparison. And that's what also pissed me off about the finale. Yes, the finale had great action. It did. But man, I looked for more than a finale and just, oh yeah, it looked pretty and that's it. Which is a shame, because the series, you could tell, it had a good budget. You can tell the people behind it actually tried to make it look good. And they succeeded in making it look good visually. It's just the script didn't really earn it. So if I had to rate this final episode overall, and this is me being really generous, but my rating for the final episode, if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 7 out of 10, because honestly the visuals are near movie quality. And that's it, because I can't rate anything higher than a 7 because the script was atrocious. If I had to rate the series overall, I'm not even going to give it an average rating. Because average, if this series would have deserved average, it would have had at least the decency of ending and closing off every single plot point, which the series did not fucking do. So if I had to rate this, I'll give it a 4.75 out of 10 for a bit below average. Now, if it gets to season 2, I'll bump up my grade to a 5.5 out of 10 overall. And maybe even a 6 if it got a season 2 that was badass. But as it currently stands, the only redeeming qualities were the amazing visuals, which you can tell the animators they really cared. Rita was adorable. I guess we'll give her credit. Even though she was there for small amounts of episodes, I liked her. I liked Nemo. I liked Fadia. I liked Shirley. That's really about all I liked. I mean, I guess the opening was good, and I did like the voice performances. But other than that, honestly, the series was disappointing, because I really gave this series, how many chances did I give this series? I'm surprised I even stuck with it from start to finish. Honestly, I wasn't trying to complete all the non-sequel, non-seasonal animes. I would have probably dropped this earlier, but no, I championed through the whole thing, because I don't know why I did. I honestly don't know why I keep on doing this. I guess it's become a habit for me at this point. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the final episode and the finale, y'all. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, and subscribe. And right before I go, I'd like to say thank you very much to Genwell Bonmolanes for commenting on the live chat. And for everyone else, thank you very much for watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe. And I will see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.